I work with many people who have stress all the time. Probably you do too. I also have stress most of the time. I won't talk about why it's important or necessary to reduce stress for your physical and mental health. You can find the health effects of stress and how to deal with it in episode 21. But you should know that when we're in a less stressed state, we're in higher performance mode. When we're less stressed, we can think more clearly, we can find better answers, we can be more creative, we can be more patient, we have better ideas. And when we reduce our stress, we can sleep better. And our brain and body recover more fully, which affects mental and physical performance and health. So much happens when we put that stress down. And it's funny because for the longest time, people have thought it was the opposite. People have thought, oh, I need to push myself harder, to rev myself up, to squeeze myself until I can't take it anymore, because that's how I'm going to get as much done as I need to get done. But science is proving otherwise. So I'm inviting you to just test it out on yourself and see if your performance changes if you allow yourself to get into a less stressed state. People I talk to think they have to meditate for hours or embark on serious life changes, give up the life that they love, the speed that they love living it, in order to reduce their stress and become healthier. But that's not necessary. We can control our stress to a large extent. Training your brain to talk to your body and tell it to relax, and also training your brain to talk to itself and help itself to relax. In my last episode, I promised I would offer this technique that I know and I practice much myself, and I've led others through doing the same in a simple and fast way to bring down the stress through breathing. Everyone deserves to know this. Breathing techniques can take your blood pressure down, your heart rate down, your stress hormones, cortisol, down pretty much immediately, and put your brain into a more positive, proactive, and less reactive state. The great thing is, breathing is always with you. You can do it anytime. Say you're at a meeting and you feel stressed, or you're in the car, or you're at the store, or you're at home trying to get work done, trying to do things fast, trying to speak with someone where you'd rather be calmer doing so. This is one of the main techniques you can use to control your reactions and get into a place of groundedness, mental stability, mental strength, and peace. So what I'm going to do here is give you a short example with explanation, and ideally, you'll breathe with me as I speak. Then I'm going to carry this forward into a longer exercise where you can practice the skill of relaxing your body on command. The longer exercise is good when you have more time, or if you want to fall asleep, or if you're in a deep state of tension and you need more work to get it down. So I'll let you know when one stops and the other starts, so you can turn off the podcast if you want to, or you can just go straight into it with me. What I need to say first, though, is that you do not want to be driving a car or operating any kind of machinery while you're doing this breath work. You can be standing, you can be sitting, lying down, talking to someone, you can even be folding clothes, doing dishes, but definitely not doing something that would be harmful if you lost your train of thought or became too relaxed. If you want to become good at this, like anything, you have to practice. The more you do either of these exercises, more likely you'll be able to shortcut them. For example, in the longer exercise, Wiggling fingers and toes will be one of the first things we do. And that could end up becoming a signal to your body to relax instead of having to go through the entire relaxation exercise. Just starting the breathing in this first section can be your signal right there. So the more you practice, the more your body gets used to it, the more quickly you get into it. We're going to start now. Mark this part of the podcast if you want to come back and practice a few times with my voice until you get it yourself. The first part is very easy, very simple, and very fast. We breathe in through the nose with the closed mouth and purposefully slow it down. You'll breathe in for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. You breathe out to the same count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to breathe in until it feels like your lungs are full. You can't breathe in anymore. And then the idea is to exhale all of the air out. So you feel like there's no more air to release. At the very end of that exhale, pull your belly in. And you'll see that there's still a little more in there. So let it all out. The 4 count is the minimum amount of time for you to breathe. If it takes longer, that's great. Take as long as you can. Longer is better. Now, with me talking here, you might have breathed in and out a few times already. Keep going as I continue talking you through it. Slow as possible inhales and exhales, watching how the inhale, it's almost like a roller coaster. It gets to the top and then it slowly and ever so gently spills over into the exhale. Once you get to the bottom of the exhale, squeezing all the last amount of the breath out, slowly bringing it back up like a slow roller coaster on the way to the top. And while you're breathing, see if there are any parts of your body that are tense or tight that don't need to be. And if you find something, relax it on purpose. We sometimes tense our jaws or our tongue, our eyes, our forehead, our hands, neck. What is tight that doesn't need to be tight? Just let it go. So that's it. Want to breathe in and out several times. And most of us are so busy, we don't have time to do it that many. Do it as many times as you have time to do. Right there, that was 3 minutes. That's enough. And if you need to, you can do it more often in the day. Keep practicing. So the next level of this self-regulation is the longer version, the entire body scan. Make note what timing this is on the podcast, so if you want to return to this, you can. Now you know how to do the lengthened breathing, the smooth and long inhales and exhales. So get yourself back into that. And now you're going to point your focus to your body. Feel the areas of your body that are touching a surface. Could be your feet on the ground, could be your back and glutes in a chair. It could be your body on a floor or a bed. Just feel the body and allow the weight of your body to sink into those places. Let your body be held by the ground, the floor, the chair, or the bed. With that sinking, you might notice muscles relaxing. Continue your long, extended breathing. In, 2, 3, 4. All the air in that you can possibly take in until you come up and over the top of the mountain, and then start to slide down with the exhale and out. As much air out as you can possibly get. Squeeze the belly in just a bit to see if you can exhale a little bit more. Every time you exhale, imagine tension moving out of your body. Start by wiggling your fingers and toes, bringing your attention to those areas, and imagine the whole body tension exiting through your fingers and toes. With every exhale, tension leaves the body. The body gets heavier and sinks further into the place that you're relaxing. Continue to breathe, now without controlling your breath, just letting your body breathe naturally. Let go of the muscles of your eyes, the muscles of your forehead. Just let go. Let go of the muscles of your cheeks, your jaw, the muscles around your lips. Let go of the muscles of your neck, all the way down to your chest, the sides of your neck from your ears to your shoulders, from the back of your head down to your shoulders. Let go of the muscles in your chest. Let go of the muscles of your belly. Let go of the muscles of your back. Release your upper arms, your forearms, your hands. Release your glutes, your thighs, behind your knees. Let go of the muscles of your calves, your shins, and the bottoms of your feet. Continue to let go of any remaining tension with every exhale. Maybe there are little areas of the body that still haven't released. Think about them as you exhale and get them to release, even if it's just a little bit more. If you have closed your eyes, you can open them again. Otherwise, you might find that this helps you to sleep. And if so, enjoy. If you liked this episode, please let me know by giving it a like or 5 stars. If you have anything to comment on or want to share something with me that this episode brought up, I'd love to hear from you. This is Lucy Gable. I'll talk to you next time.